them. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I just came to vibe. Tonight we ain't with no drama. Tell them take it outside.
Live from his apartment, it's the Serg Podcast. With tonight's guest. Now, here's your host, Sergio Santana.
Welcome to another episode of the Serg Podcast. I'm super excited about tonight's show. A lot of work again. As you can see, I got a brick wall behind me, so brand new open. Been missing stand-up, so I had to hook it up where I got my own setup. Got the mic, as you can see. I got my water, got my stool. So I might sit down later and talk to y'all. I don't know. Lots happened this week. Kanye wants to be president, which doesn't surprise me. I've said it before on my set, so you can't say I didn't warn you. You got to pay attention to the hints, like his wife running around trying to work on prison reform with Trump. So I just think that, he's not going to be the first. Obviously, Trump, you can say, well, he's a reality star, but watch out for President Rock, because he'll be inaugurated one day. You think I'm playing? The reason I know this is because my son wouldn't mind if he is his stepdad. That's how I know. So hopefully he'll become president before he becomes a stepdad to my son. People too have been having problems with masks, and it's weird because I know it's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe with all the heat, especially in the summertime, and trying to breathe through the mask. And you have to think about the people that are working all day. We're not working all day. We're just going to the grocery store where we're going for a little bit. And mind you, while I'm telling you guys about this, I'm looking at an audience that's not here. This is great. Trying to do crowd work. But let me keep going. Masks, like I was saying, they are great for hiding emotions. A lot of people, they always had that saying, hiding emotions on your sleeve. Can't see what people are thinking or feeling with you. You can't see they're smiling or frowning. Sometimes you can't see people through their eyes. Some people have crazy eyes and they're just crazy. So we know that. But I just love it for me too, because I could be making funny faces all day. When I'm walking past people, I'm just like, and you can't see it. You don't know that. You don't even know that. Maybe if you look at my eyes hard enough, you should be staring at me. We shouldn't be looking at each other 6 feet apart. So, and as stupid as that bit was, that's the best I got for you guys. Kind of rusty. Got a good show tonight. I'm so excited. Let's get started.
Top stories tonight. Oregon car thieves crash into each other in stolen cars. 3D plant-based meat is coming. A Florida man and his son caught selling a fake COVID cure. An 81-year-old Florida man gives out free breast exams. An Indian man wears a gold mask to stop coronavirus. And Kanye West wants to run for president.
All right, so it's going to be a great show tonight, and we have some great guests. I have comedian Rudolph Valentino, and he's a fan favorite and also a good friend to the show. And also we have musical guests, GhettoSongBird, Samantha Hollins. She's going to rock out for us, and we got a lot of stuff lined up for you, so just stay tuned. I just want to address everybody, let you guys know that I'm fine. Everybody's been asking if I'm okay. Me and Jada are okay. Whole family's fine. Just please stop sliding up in her DMs, and please stop sliding up in mine and ask for permission. It's disrespectful. All right.
Take the youth vote. Take the youth vote. China thinks they can beat me with this social media. And Twitter's been fact checking me. You'll see. I'm gonna be the best TikToker there is. Everyone's gonna love me. President Trump on TikTok. President Donnie Trump on TikTok. At Pres Donnie. At Pres Donnie. That's right. Let me see it. Pres Donnie. Okay. Alright. Are you ready? Alright. I can do this. And another. And
I trash you the maze, so you bag me. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody.
It's time for the top stories. So our first story is car thieves crash into each other, which is this Oregon man, this Oregon woman. Both were in stolen vehicles when they had an accident, hitting each other, and this just sounds like the plot to like a reboot to How I Met Your Mother. Too fast, too dumb. Mario Kart. Alright, I'm done. Alright, so this next story is 3D printed plant-based meat. It's coming and they've been testing it. Not to go too deep into the story, just looking at the meat. It looks like, you know how they have those chewy toys for dogs and stuff? It's not that I wouldn't eat it. That's the thing, because I'm greedy. But I love cheesesteaks. That's what holds me back from being vegan. And it's really, when it comes down to it, it's just veggies and stuff just reprocessed to look like meat. Like, it's just to mess with your head. It's just the Matrix, man. Like, I don't know. It can't be good for you. There's no way. They say it's better for you. I'm looking at it. It has two things printing out, fat and blood. If you're looking at the picture, I'm looking at the picture and I'm thinking, no. And look how it slices. Like, it looks... this is like, the future is here. I don't know what's going on with 2020 anymore. I'm done with it. I am so done. Okay, cool. Switching back to stupid criminals. This time in Florida, not Oregon. Florida man and his son got caught selling a miracle COVID cure. This sounds like it's like
Wizard of Oz or something. Like, it's something old. Like, I can see people. You ever see one of those old movies when the guy has like that old like caboose or carriage? I don't know what they call them. He had like the horse carriage, I guess. Yeah, horse carriage. And then they had like some type of top hat, and he sold some type of magic potion. It's 2020, people. In Florida, it makes sense that people believe it. And yeah, they were selling some mineral cure. Let me look this up. Let me look what I have notes about this. This is actually insane. So it was a bleach-like chloride dioxide formula. They kept telling everybody it was a miracle mineral solution, and it could cure not just like hold up. It doesn't cure just COVID. It cured Alzheimer's, autism, MS, AIDS, HIV, pregnancy, toothaches, baldness, ED, and even ugliness. I'm telling you, it will make you rich. Only in Florida. Alright, let's move it on to another Floridian. So this 81-year-old Florida man gave out free breast exams. He was actually going door to door, just offering his services. Now, only in Florida. Only in Florida you will believe this. This is how I know. He was busted for playing a doctor. He didn't have a doctor. He even had, I mean, we all look like doctors with a mask on. But this guy didn't even have his mask on. No. Why? Why Florida? I might as well just dress up as an alligator, just knock on doors, telling everybody I'm singing telegram. Like, what in the... Alright, moving on. This story is awesome. This is an Indian man that wears a gold mask to prevent himself from getting the coronavirus. He looks like he's about to drop a hot 16. He looks like he's about to drop the mixtape of 2020. He's not playing any games. You see his chains too. If this is true, if this helps you stop getting coronavirus, which makes absolutely no sense, if it does help, if it does, I mean, he could be a supervillain, but if it does, man, it means every single rapper out here has been good. There's no way they can get it. There's no way they can get it. There's no way. A lot of them run around with gold teeth and everything like that, platinum teeth, diamonds in them Johns. Look at him. Look at this king. Look at this king. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, moving on to the last story of tonight. So Kanye West is running for president, and I don't know if anybody else saw this happen. I know I saw this happening. I was talking about it in the monologue too. And Kanye, man, he cannot be our president. For one, have you ever seen his clothes? Like, he has us running around here. Look, he will have that mandatory have us running around here looking like the Hunger Games. We can't be running around here looking like District 9 on Capitol Prices. It's like, what, $3,000 for a ripped up shirt. Not playing with you, Kanye. Not doing that. We're not doing that. Everybody's not going to be running around with Yeezys in the office place, especially when we work from home. Not doing it. But yeah, Kanye's sneaky, man. But I do think Kanye's smart. Don't think he's stupid. Don't think this is, watch him. Just watch him. I don't think he's crazy. I think they want us to think he's crazy. He might be crazy. I'm looking at the picture. I had to look at the picture again. But, it's up to you. So that's the top stories tonight. We're going to jump into these interviews. I hope you guys are enjoying the show.
What is going on right now? Mr. Bitches, I just seen y'all know me.
You doing all right?
No, man, I'm pretty far from all right, Brooks. I just don't understand it, man. I don't get it. How is it possible that I can help everybody else get back to their families, get back to their lives, their jobs, get out of here, but I can't help myself? How is that possible, Brooks?
There is Joseph Cunningham, leading DA in Rochester, New York. Family man, a pillar of the community, and just all around great guy. So how did he end up in the very place where he sent so many other people? Yeah, I'm talking about prison, y'all. Right in here with me. When I first saw him, I said to myself, I said, this boy head greener than the grass in South Georgia, you know. But he wasn't afraid. He wasn't scared or nothing like that. That's not what I seen on his face. What I seen on the man's face was confusion. Yeah, he was confused, y'all. Like most innocent men that come up in here, they are confused. How does a system get it wrong so many times? Well, as an answer to that, as an answer to why Joseph Cunningham seemed to be able to get everybody that was innocent out of jail while he was in here, but was unable to get himself out of jail. Ain't that something? That's because God got a plan for each and every one of us. And Joseph Cunningham would find out one day that he was not your average Joe. Now, my name is Gabe, and I'm gonna be telling you the story.
I found a key that opens every door. I'm finally speeding on that open road. So try to block me and it won't be easy. My father got me like you won't believe me. I found the key that opens all the doors, and now I'm out here speeding on that open road. So try to block me and it won't be easy. My father got me like you won't believe me.
Tonight's first guest is comedian and actor Rudolph Valentino, whose new comedy album Ain't No Laughing Matter just hit all streaming platforms this past Friday.
Department, they probably shut all that down. They probably shut all that down in the kids department, man. They don't want no reception. They don't know what's going on with the people in the kids department, man. They don't, there's a lot of stuff going on, you know what I mean, out here with the COVID. So I came over to the men's department, man, the better reception over here, so we should be good.
And you got better lighting too, like it gets.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's what's up. But did you hear your opening? Because I'll give it to you again. I'll give it to you. You know what I mean? Because it was broken up. You was frozen. So give it up for Rudolph Valentino, everybody.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're in the Walmart right now. I'm in the
Walmart, men's section, practicing social distancing, man, with my mask.
That's what's good. That's what's good. And don't they have in that Walmart? They got you going like in one direction. You know how they do in IKEA. You got to follow that line all the way through. Don't
nobody follow the directions, man. Like they got the arrows on the floor. But don't nobody follow the directions.
Nah, they be trying to block people off with like boxes of Pepsi and stuff. You be like, nah, get out of here. You move that bus.
I gotta walk all the way down aisle 3 just to get to aisle 5. No, you crazy. You tripping.
No, that ain't happening. Nah, not today, man. Nah. So but I'm happy to see you, man. You know, you doing your thing, man. I'm happy to see you doing, living life, doing good. You know what I mean? That's you definitely got money. You up here big balling in Walmart, man. You know, you got the
Listen, that's how you keep your money. Walmart with it. I've learned that.
Ain't never lie, man. Ain't never
lie.
lie.
How you keep your money.
That's how you keep it. So you in Rochester now. So that's been like, 3-4 years you've been up there?
3 years now, man. 3 years upstate New York, man. Nothing but love up here, man. It's been amazing. So I really have no complaints, man.
So what made you make the change from Philly to Rochester?
Was a couple things, man. Love was one of them. I met my now fiance at a show I did up here at the German House with I came up here and did a show with Talent and some more, and I ended up meeting my now fiance back then. That was like 2017, and so it was love, and then also just this is it's a smaller town, but they love the arts. You know what I mean? And I really wanted to expand on not just my comedy, but writing and films and acting. So it gave me the opportunity to really expand on everything that I wanted to do.
That's great. That's great, man. And it looks like it's been working too, because I've been watching your progression. So I saw you made a a short like series or something like that. What was the name of that series that you had?
Not Your Average Joe. Yeah,
Yeah,
Not Your
yeah.
Average Joe's short film, and it's going to be a series now that we're starting to open back up and start shooting again.
Mm,
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was exciting. He got nominated for a bunch of different festivals. And right now it's actually running on Bebop streaming network. It's actually a streaming network is running on there right now. So it was a fantastic experience, man.
okay, nice. That's good, man. And what's all that? Like, what's the what's that about?
So what it's about is basically what I've done is I've taken the story of Joseph the Dreamer in the Bible, but I put it in modern day times.
Okay,
So it's just about his life and some of the things that happened to him. But like I said, I modernized it so just to give people a sense of what it would look like today.
okay.
So yeah, it was pretty dope.
That's dope. That's dope. I like to hear that, man. Yeah. And what about so now you have this new project you're working on, this your comedy album that you're gonna release this week.
Yes.
So this is all new material that I guess you worked through during the quarantine.
Well, some of the quarantine stuff is some of my classic stuff. Is a mixture of everything.
Mm,
Um, some of the stuff, if you heard me before, you heard a couple of the jokes. I brought some of my old classics back and put it in there, and
mm,
yeah, it was something me and Mr. Rod from the Laugh House, shout out to Mr. Rod,
okay.
sat down and he said, you know what, let's do this, and Sony reached out to him, Sony Universal, and they said let's put it together because it was supposed to be an actual first. It was supposed to be a live taping in March. We were supposed to be doing it a live taping, but then the COVID came,
Mm.
so we decided to say let's make it an album, and that's what we did, man. And, I think it's amazing. So it's called Ain't No Laughing Matter. But hashtag, but it sure is funny. So
Yeah,
just my life experiences, man, and just looking at it from a funny point of view.
that's dope. That's dope. And it's gonna be on all platforms, right?
Yes, yes, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sony and Universal, man. It will be on all music platforms from Amazon to iTunes to Spotify, you name it, it'll be on there. You can look for it. And that's this Friday. It's coming out, man.
All right, good, good. That's good, man. Before I leave you, is there anything else you got coming up that you got plans for? Or, um, you know.
Yeah, right now it's just promoting the album.
Mm,
I'm about to finish up the stage play, my second one that I've written and starred and produced in. And then just shooting the rest of the series of Not Your Average Joe.
mm.
That's like my main focus right now is getting that series up and out, and then promoting the album, possibly putting together a tour, just to promote the album.
Yeah. So yeah, you're when you do the album release, you're doing a show. So how's that working? Like a social distance show? Because I haven't really even embraced the Zoom ones. I've watched a couple of them just to see, how people bomb basically. Because this is
Right?
the whole, this is something else. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
sitting here in
it's
front of a
different.
mic. You know what I mean? Just basically talking, and it's a totally different vibe. We feed off that audience and that
Right.
crowd work. And I know at least not all comics. Like for me, like I'm not a robot. Like I have to have them. Like I gotta talk to
Yeah.
them. So, I kudos to the people that have done that. I don't know if you
Yeah. Yeah.
built your material off that way or you
Yeah, I
just
did one time. I did one Zoom comedy thing, and it wasn't really like I just talked. I really didn't do a set or nothing like that. I just
yeah,
talked about the quarantine, what I was experiencing. It just happened to be a little funny. But yeah, I'm the same way as you. I got to feed off the crowd. I gotta, because you know me, like I don't even know what jokes I'm gonna do when I get to a show until I get there, and I see the crowd, see the type of crowd it is, the energy. Then
mhm,
it tells me where I'm going to go with it. So I definitely did crowd. I feel you on that one.
yeah,
But yeah, social distance is outside. We did it outside to help with the social distancing. So it's an outside show with enough space for people to kind of spread out.
yeah,
It's actually still pretty cool because the ones that come together, they still gonna be together anyway. Like
yeah.
what I mean, if they came together as a family and stuff like that, they're gonna be together. Like families ain't trying to hit at 6 feet apart. But
Well,
you know what I
that's the
mean. We
thing
go
too. You don't have to worry about really wearing masks because then that takes away from it too. Because people be laughing, they can't breathe, and then
right,
you can't see
right,
the
right,
smiles, none of that. So
right.
yeah, you
So yeah,
can't see
that's
that
why
one
we did it
person pissed
outside.
off up front. Well, you can because they got the mask on, but they still like
I got the mask on. I don't know if you laughing or not. I don't know if you mad or not.
yeah, just sit there like that the whole time, arms folded. Always got
Yeah,
that way. But yeah,
exactly.
man, that's good, man. I'm glad we gotta link up and do some stuff together, man. Work on some other
Yes.
because I mean, I love working on shorts and all that stuff. That's why I put the show together so I could have just basically my own SNL. You know what I mean? So I can do my sketches. And
Right.
stuff, you know what I mean? So we
And it's
gotta do it.
hilarious too. I watched it. I watched it, man. It's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
Kudos to you, bro.
appreciate it, man. We gotta get you to do a sketch. You know what I mean? When you got time, you're a busy man. You in the Walmart now. I don't know what you're getting. It's not my business. I'm not gonna cry. You know what I mean? But just go through the
Just trying to stay
self-checkout.
hydrated. It's 90 degrees outside, man. So I'm getting my Gatorades. You know what I mean? I'm starting to stay hydrated. Yeah, it's real out here.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why I do everything in the house, man. I mean, I try to stay stacked up. I got my water right now. You know what I mean? I'm good right now. And I got something else in this cup.
Okay. Hey, listen. A little joy juice. Look, ain't nothing wrong with a little joy juice.
You know, I'm doing interviews. You know. But yeah, man, I'm happy to, like I said, happy to see you doing good. And where can everybody find you on social media?
Yeah, just Rudolph Valentino, or look at Valentino Experience, or be on the lookout. I have a lot of different programs on my VE Productions page. So if you go to VE Productions, you'll see a lot of different programming from different people, man, different shows, from comedy shows and music shows to everything. So either VE Productions or just Google Valentino, you'll find me.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you, and we'll be in touch. I'll let you know when this is up. All right, man. We'll give it up for Rudolph, man. What you gonna say? I ain't gonna cut you off.
Appreciate you, bro, man. Much love to you, man. Keep doing your thing.
I appreciate you, man. All right, man. Give it up for Rudolph out here in Walmart. All right, man.
Walmart.
All right. Our musical guest tonight is a rock and roll singer, songwriter, and guitarist. Her album, Alley of the Earth, just celebrated its 18th anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the GhettoSongBird, Miss Samantha Hollins. All right, so we have tonight our musical guest, Samantha Hollins, the GhettoSongBird, and really dope. Hi, how you doing? So I'm going to let her introduce herself to the viewers and listeners who aren't familiar with her music.
Hello, everyone. I am, like you said, Samantha Hollins, the GhettoSongBird. I'm from North Philadelphia, and I'm a rock and roll singer, songwriter, guitarist, as well as a published writer.
Awesome. Yeah, she's super dope. Philly just breeds like dopeness like this. I really do feel like it does. So how long have you been a musician?
Wow, about almost 20 years. It was by mistake, though, because I really didn't plan on playing the guitar. I actually started playing the piano first, so I guess I would make that about 30 years then.
But they're really similar, too, with the chords and the notes and stuff like that, right? The piano and the guitar.
Yes, but as far as using your hands, very different. That's the only thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guitar, you have to strengthen up that hand.
Yeah, and you've seen a lot, I guess, since it's been 20 years, you've seen music change a lot. Like, as far as not just popular music, but also just in performance and, doing performing in the city. How's that changed, like the vibes, from when you first started to now?
When I first started, I came into a scene I knew nothing about, which was the neo soul scene. Nice. I had no idea that I would stick out like a sore thumb. So at that time, there were really nobody really rocking out. It was straight up neo soul. So I would go from open mic to open mic rocking out, and everyone's looking at me like I'm an alien, like I don't belong there. Eventually, I think I found my niche by renting out places or going to different venues and asking them if I can use their space to put together my own events and my own festival. And I saw things started evolving in that way as far as the Black music scene.
Okay. So basically you felt like, and I think this is how it is now too. You just basically built your brand and your ecosystem around yourself versus trying to force your way into what was already, what already existed.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And that makes sense. I mean, because you rock, like, this is dope. So how did you get together with your band? How did you like form together? It's a rock exploitation band, correct? Yeah.
Good thing I actually went on that neo soul scene, because without the neo soul scene, I would not have the rock exploitation band. I met Chris Nelson first, who's on keys at the October Gallery. He was reciting some poetry and reading some stuff, and he saw me play. So we kind of just connected from there. And then about a few months later, I met Ronan Ali, who's my drummer now, and he became my bass player first.
Okay.
And we just jammed a little bit, and he's actually my husband now.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so how long you guys been married?
About we've been together about 10 years and a little bit. It's about marriage, 10 years.
Okay.
It fluctuates because we were dating. It's funny because we were just knowing each other for a while. Then we started dating, and then the marriage came.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's cool that to be able to make music together. Literally, like people say that, say that when you meet that's your soulmate and stuff.
Yeah. So I would say 13 years as far as marriage, but it gets longer if you go to history.
Okay. And you guys have children and a family, of course. So are your kids involved in the music too? Do they play instruments or anything like that or sing?
They do. They see our stuff around the house and they start picking it up and they start jamming and forming their own rehearsals and doing their own thing.
That's awesome. That's cool. So do you guys rehearse every day or how often? Do you have a studio in your house and stuff?
I wish. With the children,
mm-hmm.
they're trying to take over or doing something else and all the way in the way. So I don't get to rehearse like I would like to, but I feel like I really made a good foundation at the beginning of my career, because at the beginning I was playing my guitar, rehearsing every day. So now it's to the point where I definitely still need to practice and rehearse, but not as intense as I used to.
Okay, so the quarantine just kind of got in the way for everybody, because I know same thing for me with the kids. Yeah.
The quarantine has been good to me in the sense of finally getting to relax, because I've been going nonstop since 2001. I've never taken a break.
You know, I hear a lot of people saying that. I kind of felt the same way. I took a break for maybe, I don't know, the first month or so. It was hard though. I kind of had to force myself, and then I got into doing this. So I had to find space too to do this at home. Exactly. It's been challenging. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's hard because I like doing stand up. So, not like I love it, you know. So
yes.
Not being able to perform stand up and not having that audience.
Yes, exactly.
This is definitely different. I had to learn this, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice to be able to interact and still have conversations with people like yourself this way.
And people like yourself bringing me out of my hibernation.
Well, like I said, you know, Black girls rock. I mean, you're the definition of it. You know what I mean? It's dope. So, and it's something that as well as people need to see that. You know, I think that if more girls saw that, they will aspire to be that. You know,
I appreciate.
You don't see enough of it. Yeah. No, I mean, it's real. You know, especially now. You know, we have to show our kids different occupations, different lanes. Everybody's trying to do the same stuff, and it doesn't work that way. They have to see someone that looks like them doing it. So yeah.
Now, I didn't see that growing up. Unfortunately, no. I didn't feel that at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why you said when you were going into the scene, like you're like this alien, and like who's this girl, you know? And so you blazed your own lane. So you're 20 years in now. So as far as like your music and is concerned and albums, where can our listeners or my viewers find it?
I'm so bad with putting music out because I'm such a live performer.
Yeah.
But my first EP, Out of the Earth, I'm actually celebrating the 18th anniversary. So anyone that wants to hear that music can definitely go to reverbnation.com/GhettoSongBird.
Okay, dope. And is there anywhere else they can find you on social media?
Yes, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, every now and again Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like Twitter. Actually, I had a Twitter account and I deleted it. I just thought it was dumb. It was like it's basically texting, you know, but to everybody. You know,
I wish I could.
Well, I start my account because I wanted to see what Trump was doing. I had to, you know, but they showed it on the news every day anyway. You know, it's stupid. This dude, like, but at least he only has, you know, a Twitter, and he doesn't have like, you know, like a Snapchat or something like that, where, you know what I mean, we don't want to see, or TikTok. We don't see that every day. But yeah, dope. So so you have your guitar with you. So I'm definitely, I don't want to get in the way. I definitely want to you know, jam out and rock out to you. So I'm gonna let you go. Do your thing, and I appreciate you. I thank you for you know, doing the podcast tonight. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, GhettoSongBird, Samantha Hollins. Give it up for her.
Thank you, everyone. I'm going to do this song entitled Aliyah of the Earth, the first song that I ever wrote on my guitar. It's on that Alley of the Earth EP that I told you that's on Reverb Nation that you need to check out. Produced by myself, co-produced by Kenny Terry, and my mentor Rosalie Brooks, who actually wrote and recorded with Jimi Hendrix back in the day. So it has a lot of history. Check it out. Here we go. Time has come to follow the sign. The time has come to follow the the alley of life is calling to the beach. The alley of life is calling to the beach. Every cat is out for his own. Every dog is searching for his bone. Every rat is gonna sell his soul. Like a bug is gonna brush you go. I need Mother Earth to build my soul. I need Father God to take me home as I struggle on the alley of the alley of the earth. Alley of the earth. Every ghetto has a police flash. Every suburban has their own trash. Every city has a city. Like the street cold, it won't let into it. I need Mother Earth to build my soul. I need Father God to take me home as I struggle on the alley of the
That was great. That was so good. That was so good. Well, I would thank you for doing this tonight.
Thank you.
Just that was awesome. So I'm still like trying to like get over the live performance. So give it up for Samantha Hollins, GhettoSongBird, and please look out for stream her music. She's super dope.
I want to thank everybody for watching the show again tonight, and listen, subscribe, share, let your friends know. I need you to keep the show going, and I want to thank my guests tonight, Rudolph, Valentino, and Samantha Hollins. Super dope show. I had a lot of fun making it. Like I said, a lot of work, so let me know what you think, good or bad. I appreciate the feedback. If you made it this far into the podcast or to the whole episode, I appreciate you. Yeah, and until next week, you already know, live your life.